Now, let's say I go crazy and I want to run the wing tee, but I have no idea where to start.
You're crazy, man.
Well, is Kenny Simpson's gun tee offense the place to start? Let's get into it. Hey Coach McKie here, and welcome to my channel. If this is the first time visiting, let me just tell you what it's about. Football, offense, defense, special teams, and interviews. So if you like that, you'll want to stick around because we do a lot of stuff when it involves football. This is another episode of Should I Buy It?, where we're going to talk about what courses or books or anything like that are out on the market should I get, should I stay away from, and all of that, because our money is valuable as a football coach. This week, I am diving into the Gun Tee by Kenny Simpson. Now, a little caveat, Kenny and I, we have a relationship.
What? Did we just become best friends? Yep.
I know him. He's a great dude. So that is just that. But I'm going to be upfront with you. I spent my own money getting this bundle because that's what this is. I'm spending my own money to review the product, so I'm unbiased. This is the product I want to talk about. It is Coach Simpson's Gun Tee offense. Specifically the Gun Tee bundle. All of this stuff right here. Is it worth the $350 sale price? Let's get into it. So first up, the cons. I'm going to start out with the cons, and I'm going to go with the pros. The cons, the very first thing that I want to talk about is the layout. Now, here's the thing. The layout is not his fault. The layout is CoachTube's fault. So once you purchase this, you go up to My Courses. You get access to it all. This is how it comes. It comes just a pile of crap. And I'm not calling his thing crap. I'm calling the layout of CoachTube crap. Because you purchase all this bundle, so you would assume that it would go, this is the first course, this is the second course, this is the third course, and all of that. But as you can tell, it's not. It's just, CoachTube goes, hey buddy, here is everything. I hope you know where to start from and where to finish, because this is just everything that you purchased. Which is fine. That layout is fine if you already purchased, like, let's say 1 or 2 different courses. But when I get a bundle and I want to dive into the course, when I want to start from the very first thing that Coach Simpson has to say or anybody has to say and then work my way down, I want to have a set thing to do. You can't do that on the CoachTube application. It's just, it's just regurgitating or just throwing up everything that you purchased, and now you have to go about and do it. Here's the one key point, though, to offset that. When you reach out to Coach Simpson, he will send you a Google Doc or it's a Word doc where the layout, hey, watch this, watch this, watch this. That is nice. It would just be better if there was a way you could structure it so I don't have to bother Coach Simpson and say, hey, buddy, how do you watch this? Where's my starting point? Because, again, I'm coming from this with I don't know anything about his offense, about the wing tee or everything. Where do I start? You don't get that when you get the bundle. The second thing is his books. Now, Coach Simpson gives you the ebooks of every single book that he did, the organization, the drills, the youth. You get all that with the bundle. But the thing is, it's locked in on the CoachTube's platform, which sucks. I understand why a lot of coaches do this. They will upload things to CoachTube because they're afraid of being a pirate.
On deck, you scabrous dogs!
But that limits me in what I want to do. Let's say I want to run this, okay? I want to print out the offensive line guide and give it to my offensive line coach. I can't do that because it's locked in on the platform. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So let's say I want to go ahead and get the Gun Tee 2.0 supplement book. So I click on it. It's a great book. I go down and I want to look at this. This is his book, 153 pages. It's unbelievable. I want to dive into it, but I don't like looking at this while I'm doing it. I want it in my hand, or I want to print it out and staple it and do all that stuff. You can't. It's locked in on this course on CoachTube. Now, if I wanted to get this, I would have to turn around and buy the book again on Coach Simpson's site. I'm not saying the book is trash. The book is amazing, but it is locked in on this platform. So if I needed to, if I had to have my coach, and I'm like, hey, buddy, I want you to do this, I'm going to have to take out my phone. I'm going to have to pull it up, and I'm going to say, here, read this. Because I can't even download this to my computer. There's no way to download this. It's locked in. And I know as coaches, we are worried about people pirating our stuff. But in this day and age, If Hollywood, if the big-time movie producers, if the big-time music producers can't stop pirating, we can't either because we're little peon football coaches. So I would like to see, and this goes for everybody. This is not on Coach Simpson. This is for everybody that puts a book on the CoachTube platform. I would like to see if you can make it downloadable because I do a lot better when I'm reading this stuff than I have to log into an account. I have to log into my book, whatever it is, and then I have to read it off that platform. I would love to be able to download it, put it to my Google Drive, and then that way I can read it in bed on my iPad if I want to, or on my phone, or if I'm just sitting there and I have another computer that I really don't want to type in another password. That's it. I'm nitpicking, I know, but that's just something I would like to see. Now, enough about the cons. Let's get to the pros. And the first thing that I want to talk about is there is a lot of good stuff in here. Now, I'm not naming names, but I have purchased other Wing T courses that I was going to review, and I did not like it because it wasn't in depth. It was like a 25-minute thing that was just, hey, here's a couple of plays, and that's it. Coach Simpson doesn't do this. As you can tell by all the material he has put together in this bundle, you get a lot of stuff. He uses bang for your buck. You can also get a lot of bang for your money buck in this course. I mean, he goes in depth on it. It's so much that I have, as you can tell, I have yet to go through all of it. But every single course that I have gone through has been top notch. It is from A to Z of that little course that you get, and he dives deep. And that is what I like. I want to know, what is the diagrams? What am I teaching my quarterback? What am I teaching my line? What are the answers, the if-then? He goes into depth on the if-then within his system, which to me, and one of the things that I like about the Wing T that I like to carry over to other offenses is what is my thought process as I'm calling the plays? What if the defense does this? What am I looking for? How do I adjust? Everything like that. And he dives into this in every single course that he does. The second thing that I like is that he has answers. He breaks down. He's not throwing everything at you. He's like, hey, here's the buck. Hey, here's now the course on the buck RPOs because you have to get the buck before you get the RPOs. Hey, here are some drills that you need to do, and this is the everyday. Hey, this is how you attack certain defenses. As you can tell from all of this, I mean, he goes in depth. He's got he's got an organizational, he's got working with the youth, which is huge if you want to do this so you can have that vertical alignment. He has more bang practice organization, which is, again, is missing from a lot of the courses that I've looked at, or a lot of the bundles. You know, you've got this bundle, but if I wanted the practice organization for the other courses, I would have to then go out and purchase another bundle that had that core concept or course in it. Coach Simpson puts it all in there for you so that you're not having to take money out of your pocket and throw it, so you're getting the whole thing. He's like, hey, buddy, here's my system. This is how we run it. This is the answers. This is what we're doing. And I have to say, this is a beautifully put together bundle on CoachTube. So what would I rate it? I would rate this top notch. This is a college level course, and this is my ratings. You got B team, you got JV, you got varsity, and then you have D1. This is D1. You can go in here with this bundle. You can have the entire offense laid out. He also, in all of the courses, puts his Twitter account and his phone number in there. So if you have any questions, you can text him and he will answer. This is a great course, and I would advise that if you are looking to go down this route of running this offense, you pick this thing up. Hey, if you like these kind of reviews, check this out right here, or it's actually right here about the Wings and Things jet sweep. And if you want me to do any more, put them in the comments below. And until next time, let's continue to master the spread, score points, and have fun.